Hey, it's Truth setting you free back once again, here to reply to some more of GeneralMLD, Ghost MLD, Ghost Mold, Douche MLD, whatever your current username is that you haven't run from yet. I'm here to counter your video on 360 beats PS3 in games. It's a video reply that will be another video reply that you will not link to your video because you are such a weak bitch. And you don't want people to see you being completely owned on every little point you fucking make. But I will post this anyway because there'll be enough people to see it to show that you are a retard. Okay, let's start off. I'm not countering anything about where you get your sources. The numbers are the numbers. And even if they're a little bit off, they're pretty damn close. So, they are what they are. First off, if any PS3 fanboy ever says that the PS3 has more games, they're an idiot, and they're not even worth a response. It's just a stupid comment. It's just normal use of the brain to see that you're going to have more 360 games than PS3 games when it was out a year earlier. And it's going to be that way until there's a point, if there's a point, that the 360 is no longer producing games and the PS3 is still going. That's just always going to be the case. Whoop-de-fucking-do. And just like you said in another one of your videos, it's a little hypocritical when you look at last gen and you being an Xbox fanboy, and now you look at this gen and the roles are reversed, and you ignore that fact. Because PS2 had a lot more games, but that didn't necessarily mean it was the better console, now did it? But anyway, let's continue on with your points. You pointed out that all the A games, there's 184 for 360, and there's 104 for PS3. But Xbox 360's been out for 3.5 years, and PS3's been out for 2.5 years. So, if the average amount per year, Xbox 360 is doing 52 or so, 52.5 a year, and PS3 is doing about 41 a year in A games. But we need to pay attention to when those games were released. If you don't think a lot of the 360 games that came out in 2006 when there wasn't a Wii or a PS3, that they didn't get some edge without having any other current gen games to compare to, you're an idiot. There are a lot of games that got better scores than they would have if there was competition in the game. Alright, buddy? But anyway, we can ignore those points to help you make yourself feel better. Now on the AA, you said 124 for the 360, 94 for the PS3. Again, you divide that up by 3.5 years for 360, 2.5 for PS3. 360 averages about 35 a year. PS3 has been averaging about 37.5 per year. So right there, PS3 is averaging better per year on AA games. And then you list AAA at 20 for 360, 12 for the PS3. 360 averages at 6 per year, and PlayStation is just short of 5 per year. Super duper. Wow. Those are huge gaps, buddy. Those are some big gaps to brag about. I would sure make sure to own some fanboys with that info. That is huge. You know, a difference between 6 and 5 on AAA per year. Ooh. For a console that's so much easier to work on and so much better? That's crazy. The PlayStation 3 is supposed to be shit to work on. It's supposed to be impossible. And here we are only 2.5 years into this gen, and it's pretty damn close, buddy. What fucking point are you making? It's ridiculous. It's absolutely fucking ridiculous. And then we look at the exclusives. And I basically took a percentage of the exclusives compared to the total number. So you said there was, in AA games, there was 93 for the 360 and 14 were exclusive. That's 15%. And then you look at the PS3, 62 games, 6 were exclusive AA, and that's 9.6%. Wow, it's a huge gap. And then you look at AAA. 19 for the 360 with 5 exclusive, 19 for the PS3 with 4 exclusive, 360 is at 26%, and PS3 is at 21%. Wow. Just killing the PS3, huh? And then you got AAA. You got one game that's AAA on the 360, which is actually released a while ago, and 0 that are exclusive, and you got 2 for the PS3 and 1 is exclusive, so you got 50%. Wow. Wow, huge difference, buddy. Big gap. Big gap, especially when you consider how hard the PS3 is to develop for. Some great points, buddy. You need to take context. You need to look at the context when you're looking at these numbers, you fucking idiot. You need to look at when they were released and what other games there were to compete with them when they were released. And that'll tell you how the scores came out and how much weight to put in a score of a game that came out in 2006 compared to a game that came out in 2008. There's a huge fucking difference. And to ignore that, all you're doing is peeling apart the parts you don't want and just keeping the little parts that make your point. But you gotta look at the whole frickin' thing, buddy. And furthermore, I've seen some of your videos where you try to make yourself look right or justify your stupid, ignorant videos by how many people have watched or how many people have subscribed or how many friends you have. It's ignorant. We're on YouTube, buddy. Hannah Montana has some sweet videos on here with lots of subscribers and lots of viewers and lots of comments. That doesn't mean Hannah Montana is the best artist out there. You think about that at all? I mean, I could post a video about a monkey humping a football, and it would get a ton of views, and people would subscribe, and yeah, that doesn't mean shit. It doesn't mean shit. Alright? Your points are still null and void when you don't look at the whole scope. When you just whittle it down to your little points, you look like a fucking idiot. Now, let's see if you can grow a pair and actually link this video to yours so people can see someone countering your argument. Let's see if you have the balls to do that or not, because you haven't done it yet on my reply to you about E3, where I owned you on every single one of your points. And you come in later and make a comment, well, it had holes. All fanboy comments have holes. Yeah, that pretty much sums it up for you, doesn't it? Pretty much sums it up for you, doesn't it? You can submit a video, make your points, know you have holes in it, but you ignore that. Post it anyway as the absolute truth. Like it's the gospel. It's a fucking joke. Grow a pair, post my video or link my video to yours, approve the video response, and we'll see what we can come up with here with everybody seeing your points being completely countered. Have a good one, buddy.